So here we are at the About Us page for NoBlab. And over here on the side, you'll see we have some local advertisements. And down here, we have advertisements for movie theaters, Salem Cinema. So how do we adjust these ads? How do we change them? How do we create ads? Well, back here in the dashboard, you want to come down over here to Ad Rotate. I'm going to come over here and click on Manage Ads. And that's going to go ahead and take me into a very familiar WordPress interface. You're going to see here, that's going to go ahead and index all of the ads that are currently in here. Right now, you see two at the top, one called Local Advertising and one called Movie Theaters. You don't want to change those. Those are default advertisements that will show when nothing else is showing. So you want to leave those. But the one that we have active down here is for Salem Cinema. If I hover right over the title, I'm able to click it and it'll allow me to go ahead and edit the ad. So over here in the ad screen, once this comes up, sorry, we were doing a little development earlier, so it's running kind of slow. There we go. Down here, you will see we've got a title for Salem Cinema, and then we've got an ad code. These are the two primary pieces of information that we have to add into the ad. I'll explain the ad code when we're adding one in. Further down, we'll see a preview of what the ad's going to look like. Then over here, down further, we will see click tracking, which we just kind of enable by default, just in case the ad is linked to externally. We've got some usage section right here. Won't have to worry about that for right now. We got a schedule, so we can say when the ad's going to show from start and finish. And then down here we can see schedules. Time frame, don't have to worry about time frame. And groups, we're going to select for this one. It's going to be in the footer ads, so we're going to select footer ads because that's where it is right now. We could also select if it was just going to be shown just locally in the Pacific Northwest. We could also select Pacific Northwest as well. So anyhow, okay, so let's create an ad. Let's go from the beginning to the end. Let's create an ad, and let's go ahead and show you how to display an ad on the outside of the website. So, all right, here we go. Here we've got Salem Cinema. I'm just going to come up here and click on Add New, and I'm going to create basically a second ad for Salem Cinema. So I'm just going to call this Test Ad. Now I'm going to hover over here. You see we've got ad code. We need to add this in. This is very important. So you're going to see it gives us basic examples of ad code. You're going to see we have 3 of them here. We always want the second one is what you want. All you have to do is hover over it and click, and it will copy this right in there for you. And the only thing you need to change is this right here, which is when people click on that, where is it going to link to? So that's the only thing that you're going to have to change right there. And here we're going to be linking to Salem Cinema. So I'm going to go ahead and just type in salemcinema.com. Okay, that's all I have to do. Go ahead and leave the ad code alone, then we're done. Come on down, and you'll see we've got some usage stuff here, but we're going to come down here to Advanced. And you see we've got banner image. I'm going to go ahead and click select banner. This is going to take me to the media library, so I can go ahead and grab whatever media I want. If I don't have anything in here, I can just click upload, select files, and it'll take me on my computer, so I can go ahead and upload the file. But I'm just going to go ahead. We've already got Salem Cinema. I'm just going to go ahead and put this ad code in here real quick so we can differentiate. Remote usage. It says enter the target URL here. I'm going to go ahead and click this, and I'm just going to put salemcinema.com down here as well. And this is just so that people can use this advertisement externally if they want to. Go ahead, and I'm going to come down here to create a schedule. And today is the 1st of July of 2014. And I'm going to have this run from the 1st of July 2015. So we'll go ahead and run it for 1 year. Now, I'm going to leave these schedules alone. Don't have to worry about those schedules. Just leave it there. Come down here to time frame. I can leave that alone as well. I don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to come down here to select ad groups. I want this ad to be shown in the footer, and I also only want it to be shown in the Pacific Northwest. So I'm going to click on both of those. Now once I've done here, all I have to do is click Save Advert. Okay, there we go. We've got our test ad. It's slated to only show in the Pacific Northwest, and it's set to go ahead and show in our footer ads. It has a normal weight, so it will be competing with this ad down here for placement. One ad will get shown half the time, the other ad will get shown the other half the time. But that's how simple it is to create an ad. Very, very simple, very, very direct. In the system to delete an ad, once again, once you're in there, come right down to, for instance, we've got test ad here. And if you want to delete one, as you see, as you hover over it, there's not a button that says delete or anything like that. You need to click this, and then down here, you will have the ability to do a lot of things to the ad. You can renew it if you want to. You can change the weight of the ad if you want to. You can export it to a CSV file, which is something that can be imported into other programs. Reset the stats to 0. Delete it or deactivate it, either one. And you can choose to do that to more than one item at a time. But but the way that the designers designed the system, they didn't put these shortcuts down here to do it. They just put it in this one place. So you just need to select what ad you want to change, and then come in here and go ahead and change it. So anyway, that is how you add and delete ads from the system. I want to come back in here and talk about this ad code for a minute and kind of tell you what's going on here so you'll know exactly what the ad code is all about. This is just an A tag, which is an anchor tag, which is just a link is all this is. Here we've got another HTML element, which is an image tag. And you notice we've got these little % signs in image right here. That is actually pulling this from down here. Is this when you put banner image right here? You'll see this right in here. Okay, this is actually pulling that. That's what that little thing is telling it to do there. So it's sourcing that image from there, and that's why we have to download it there and reference it here. And the only thing that needs to get changed, make sure that this little bracket and this quotation mark right here, make sure that those stay there. You want to be very sure not to move those quotation marks or anything. If you do so, the ad will not work. It'll be quite obvious in the front that the ad did not work. So. And from this screen, you can go ahead and change things about the ad. You can go ahead and, for instance, change the banner image if you wanted to, change the link if you wanted to, change the visibility, or remove it from certain groups if you wanted to. I could remove it from the Pacific Northwest and just say Save Advert. And then instead of just being local, it would, or just regional, it would go ahead and show from everywhere when people click on it. So if I want to delete it, I just bulk actions. I'm going to deactivate it first, just so I don't cause any problems in the system. So once I've deactivated it, I'm going to come down here to deactivated, and I'm going to tell it to delete. When you deactivate an ad, it's just going to put it down here, and it's just going to keep it in the state, simple as that. Once you've deactivated it, you can simply reactivate it here from this screen. So instead of deactivate, you'll see the selection of reactivate. So anyway, pretty direct and to the point. If you have any questions or you need any further explanation, just let us know.